One key component of many presentations is the footer. Now, a footer can be a slide number, it could also be some custom text, and it could also be the date and other things you might want to add to it. Now, if I go back to my Slide Master, I'm going to click on View, choose Slide Master. You're going to see that many of these items that we have here have a footer already down below. Let's go over here to our first one, our integral. You can see it's also down below, but it looks a little bit different. But it also has a little bit of kind of a red herring, something that's a little bit misrepresentative of what's going to happen. Because if you see this little text box down below, it's showing you the date, has the word footer, and it also has this little hashtag to indicate a placeholder for the slide number. Now, you would think that because I've actually got those there, that something would show up. Even if I were to put some content down below, you think it would show up. Well, if I go to slideshow mode now, let's go ahead and just do slideshow from beginning. And I'm just going to toggle through all of these. You'll notice that none of these actually have anything that it was promised down below. In other words, no slide numbers, no footers, and no custom text, anything like that. Well, why is that, and how do we fix that? All we have to do now is go over to here to our Insert tab and then choose Header and Footer. When I choose that, you're going to see that there are a series of checkboxes that you essentially have to say, hey, listen, I would like the date and time. Yes, check the box. I would like the slide number. Yes, check the box. And then also I would like a custom footer. All right, so I do want the date and time. Do I want to make it so it's a certain date format? Certainly, why not? Let's go ahead and put that in there. And then, yes, I want the slide number showing on every single one. And then I would like a custom footer here. So again, check the box, change whatever format you want, check the box for the slide number. It's going to show up in the placeholder. And then the custom footer, I'm just very simply going to type in what I'd like. Okay, I'll just say AI and its implications. Great, I've got that there. And then finally, I want it to be on every single slide except for my title slide. So I'm going to say don't show on title slide, and I'm going to say apply to all. Now, some of you eagle eyes probably saw that now show up, and you'll notice there it is down below. And let's go over to here to this guy. There it is down below, and you can see, again, very closely, there is my slide number. But let's see it now in action in Slideshow. So I'm going to click on Slideshow from the beginning. And remember, what did I say? Don't put this on the title slide, and it listened. It's not on the title slide. So I'll go through my whole deck, and you can see there it is. There's my custom text, there's my date, there's my slide number. But guess what? I'm about to go to another slide design from a different theme altogether. And we can see there it is, and that's what it's going to look like. You can see there that is. That's what it's going to look like on the bottom of every single one of these. And look at that slide number growing as we continue on here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out of this and I decide, well, I'm not really sure if I want it on this particular slide. Well, all this stuff here is editable. So if I decide I don't want this here, I can click on it. If I decide I don't want it on this one either, I can click on it and I can delete it, or I can change it. I can even move all these things around as much as I'd like to. So let's go ahead and do a couple of things in that vein. So I'm going to go over here to slide number 2, and I decide, you know what, I don't want this here. So I select it, hit the delete key. I select this text box, hit the delete key, select that one, again hit the delete key, and I can do the same thing for all of these. So I'm going to select this individual text box, and then select this guy, get rid of that one, and then get rid of this one. Now let's go ahead and take a look at it one more time. I'll go back to from the beginning, and I'll go through each individual slide. Now that is no longer showing my custom text, my slide number, the date, anything else. Neither is that one. But then as I go through here, great. So again, it's about total control. All right? But let's do one other thing here. I decide I would love to have my slide numbers in a different part of my slide itself. So what I'm going to do is get out of this and go back to my Slide Master to make that change. So let's go back over here to the View tab, go over here to my Slide Master, and then remember, most of these are happening where? On this slide design of integral. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the text box placeholder for the slide number. You can see there it is, that little pound sign, and I'm going to move that to a completely different part of the slide. And remember, I'm on the main master. And some of you can probably guess what's going to happen because this is the mold for all the other molds. Watch what occurs. If I drag this way over here in the upper left, let's go ahead and see what happens to this guy. There it is in the upper left. Let's go to this one. There it is in the upper left, etc. So again, really powerful, even when you're working with some of these other additional items. So it's no longer a footer, it's a header. So again, creative control and layout control. So let's close this out. Let's go ahead and take a look at it in slideshow mode. Let's just say from the beginning, no slide number, no slide number. And then when I finally get to these, there it is in the upper left. You can see there's number 4, number 5, number 6, 7, 8, etc. All right, so let's get out of this. So very important to understand some of the nuance of how PowerPoint works with footers. Okay, so it's very important we understand that, yes, there are placeholders inside of our slide masters, but they're not going to show up unless you choose Insert and then Header and Footer. Now, there are some other elements that'll take you directly to what we were working with, the date and time and the slide number, and essentially takes you right back to that same dialog box. But I like going right to this because this tells me exactly what it is. And now, when I'm here, just recall you've got to choose these little check boxes, put in the content you want, if anything, and then make sure that you say don't show on title slide and then apply to all. So it's a little bit of more of a complicated process than you may think, but now hopefully you've got it down. Practice it once again, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Thanks, everybody.
If you're not a subscriber, click down below to subscribe so you get notified about similar videos we upload. To see the full course that this video came from, click over there. And click over there to see more videos from Simon Says It.